It was almost midnight when he reached the platform, exhausted, briefcase in hand, just in time to see the last train of the night pulling away. The station was empty, its lights flickering like they hadn't been serviced in years. He sighed, ready to call a cab, when a gust of icy wind swept through the tunnel. Moments later, a voice crackled through the speakers, "Next train arriving shortly." But there wasn't supposed to be another one. A train rolled in, sleek and black, with no number and no destination listed. The doors slid open soundlessly, revealing dim yellow light and rows of passengers sitting perfectly still. No one looked up. No one moved. The air inside was cold, colder than the platform had been. He hesitated for a moment, but then stepped inside. The doors closed behind him with a heavy thud that echoed through the empty car. He took a seat across from an old man in a gray suit. The man's eyes were open but unfocused, fixed on something invisible. A woman a few seats down sat clutching a purse to her chest, unmoving. Even the child near the end of the car didn't fidget. They all sat there, utterly silent, their eyes wide and glassy. He cleared his throat, but no one reacted. After a few minutes, a tall conductor appeared at the far end of the carriage. His uniform looked decades out of date, pressed, perfect, and colorless. As the man passed by, the commuter asked softly, "Excuse me, where does this train go?" The conductor turned his head slowly, eyes dark and hollow, and said in a low voice, "Where you belong." Then he moved on. The train sped up, rushing through tunnels that seemed to go on forever. The lights outside the windows flickered faster and faster until there were none at all, just darkness. When he tried checking his phone, there was no signal, no time, no battery symbol. Only a black screen reflecting his pale face. As he stared into the glass, something strange appeared behind his reflection, faint outlines of faces pressed against the window, their mouths open in silent screams. His stomach turned. He stumbled to the next car, but it looked exactly the same passengers, the same faces, even the same child. Then he saw it, an empty seat holding his briefcase. His hands went cold. Slowly, he reached out to touch it, and his reflection in the dark window didn't move with him. It stared back blankly, motionless, pale as death. The truth hit him all at once, the fall on the stairs earlier, the screeching brakes, the blinding light. He never made it to the station. He never made it home. The conductor's voice came over the speakers again, calm and steady. Final stop. The doors slid open into nothing but darkness. One by one, the passengers stood and stepped out into the void. When it was his turn, he hesitated, but the conductor only tilted his head toward the open door. With a trembling breath, he stepped forward, swallowed by the dark. Moments later, the doors closed, and the train rolled back into the tunnel. At the platform above, another traveler waited for his late train. A gust of cold wind swept through the station as headlights glowed from the darkness. The next unscheduled train had arrived.